Hey man, what up YouTube? It's your boy IsoTee back with another reaction. Look, we got 2K City reveal. Hold on, let me start my TikTok live. We got the 2K City reveal, man. Let's go.
Community Day was great. Had a great time at Community Day. Evan, what about you?
Fuck my phone.
No, it was one of my favorite. I think I've said that a couple times now. Awesome to see everybody last week, but we got the city now. So should we get right to business?
Yes, sir. There was a lot of content that came from Community Day. A lot of creators uploaded a lot of content. We had some, obviously some gameplay. We had my team Triple Threat Park, which is new in NBA 2K25. So we had got the opportunity to see that, and of course the My Player Builder, which has been exploding all over Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, everywhere. Pretty much everybody dropping their builds and their take on what builds they plan on making. And of course, we got the My Course. So we got a lot of things to go over today when it comes to the city, though, and I'm really excited.
I am as well. So to start off, we're going to watch the city trailer for NBA 2K25, followed by the courtside report video, and then we're going to read through the blog.
Hey, go man, let's get to
I think
it.
Stacks and I have both been through many cities, neighborhoods, my parks, and this one is one of, I think, our favorite. I won't speak for Stacks, but it's one of my favorite at least, and it addresses a lot of community feedback. So we're excited to talk about this one in just a second. But before we get there, as always, gotta get this out there. The city is only available on NBA 2K25 New Gen, and New Gen means the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC versions of NBA 2K25. So yes, PC is on New Gen this year, and we'll be getting the city for the first time. Before we show this trailer, we also wanted to give a heads up that if you are restreaming us right now, we do recommend silencing the stream until the trailer is finished because of the music used in it. It's an awesome track, but we don't want anybody to get a copyright strike. So if you are restreaming us, we do recommend silencing the stream for just a second. Stacks?
All right, man. I feel like we did enough talking. Let's see the trailer, baby.
I think he was talking about those who are on YouTube. Less running around, thank you. More running it back. Good. That's good. Okay, I like it. Okay, I like that. Oh my god, this actually looks foul. Come on. Elite. Rise Elite. So that shit only for my team? Forgot I am posting this on YouTube. Well, I could just... Yeah, we're still in the city. Bro, I seen Sunset. I was about to go crazy. That's only for triple threat. Like, if you can bring it back for my team, bring it back for Park, bro.
It's been tough holding on to these details for a while, man. I see the chat is going crazy. They super excited. So we're not going to waste too much time. We're going to get
I like the less running around. I like how the rec looks.
Courtside report as we do every single stream as well. But man, we got a smaller city. You guys been asking for that, and we deliver. Proving Grounds. You see me and Evan rocking the Proving Grounds drip right now. And of course, NBA 2K15 Parks. Man, oh man, Evan. I think this is a stacked trailer right here and a lot to talk about.
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about as always, and we do have both a courtside report dev video and a blog to give you all the details. So today we have LD and Alexis chatting with Eric, our VP of development for NBA 2K, and they're going to talk through in detail everything you just saw in that trailer.
I hate streaming on TikTok. Like, my shit got shadow banned just because I'm reacting to a thing. Like, bro, that's
yes,
so
sir. Yes, sir. And we know you guys are gonna have questions. So if you do, make sure you go to the NBA 2K25 questions channel in our official Discord. Leave your questions there, and maybe one of the devs will get back to you for the answer. That's discord.gg/NBA2K. All right, and make sure you guys stick around because we're gonna take you through the blog as well for even more detail. Man, I can't wait to talk about it. It's gonna be super fun. So make sure you guys stick around.
Let's run it.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another NBA 2K25 Courtside Report. I'm Chris Manning.
And I'm Alexis Morgan.
And today we're joined by Eric Benish, VP of NBA Development at Visual Concepts, who's going to break down all things new and exciting in the city in 2K25. Eric, welcome.
Chris, Alexis, thank you so much for having me. The team has been working incredibly hard in the city this year. We have a lot of amazing stuff to talk about today. A lot of it has been all user feedback from our community, which is a big driver for us. And so I'm really excited to tell everyone how you can play anywhere.
I guess it's a big driver for you guys when we just want Sunset, Rivet, and goddamn Old Town back.
25.
But y'all brought it back to my
the city
team.
In NBA 2K25 is entirely brand new. And harkening back to that comment about how user feedback drives everything for us, the city is significantly smaller, it's much more intimate, and it's designed to get you to your experiences quicker.
That's good.
And the entire city this year is designed with basketball in mind. So the main street, we're calling it the Boulevard of the Stars. The entire street has like an urban flair to it. There's murals painting both sides of the street, really bringing home that basketball feel. The light posts are green release animation light posts. They look incredible. One really cool aspect of the Boulevard of the Stars is the Walk of Fame we have. It's kind of symbolic of Hollywood Boulevard. There's a basketball representing each NBA Finals winner in NBA history. And one really cool aspect of it is you can continue to add your own stars to this Walk of Fame as you play through my career and win NBA titles. So you're kind of designing the city yourself as you go, which is really cool.
Can you expand on Elite versus Rise this year in NBA 2K25?
In NBA 2K25, both affiliations are getting brand new parks. The court layouts are very tight, so it's really easy to hop from one court to the next. You don't have to worry about traversing environmental variables. It's just getting on the court and playing basketball. So the new Elite affiliation park is built into an old, worn-down fort.
Thank you for making the city smart. Thank you for making the courts tighter, bro.
The entire affiliation is a beautiful pirate ship that you can actually play on top of and inside of. I think fans are going to have a lot of fun exploring this new environment and competing in it. Rise fans are going to absolutely love their affiliation park this year. It's built into a gigantic mech factory. And as you're playing in there, you can see these 75-foot tall mech robots being built. They're in various phases of construction. It's a really neat experience, and I think people are really going to feel like they're having a great time when they're in the mech factory.
Okay, 3 courts, boom, boom, quick, easy. 1 court, 2 court, 3 court, 4 court. Okay, I like that. 2 courts by themselves. That's how it's supposed to be. You got 1 set, but it feel like they just replaced Rise and Elite. Like, this shit don't look appealing, but like, I mean, I like that the courts are tight and like shit like that though. But let me look at Elite.
Park is built into an old, worn-down fort that used to be a bustling pirate scene a long, long time ago. The centerpiece of the entire affiliation is a beautiful pirate ship that you can actually play on top of and inside of. I think.
Okay. I mean, 3 courts are still like kind of hella spread out in a way, I guess. Not that much though, but you got 3s. So you got 6 courts again, and then 2 court. Where are the other 2 courts at? There's no way there's only 1 2 court, right? You can't like. Where are the other 2 courts?
Fans are going to have a lot of fun.
Oh, that's 2s right there. Oh, okay. So it's going to be 4 3s courts. Okay. So you're going to be able to get hella games in Elite. God damn. If it weren't for heat check, I would low-key choose Elite. But I mean, I need heat check. I can't go Elite. Bro. That is if they got heat check. Unless that's a 3s court up there too. What is that court right there?
It's a beautiful pirate.
Yeah, that's a 2s court.
Pirate ship that you can actually play on top of and inside of. I think fans.
2s. You got 3 2s courts, 4 3s courts at least right now. Maybe there's some down here that we can't see. I don't know.
Fans are going to have a lot of fun exploring this new environment and competing in it.
Oh, there is. Yeah, there's a 3s court down there.
Rise fans are going to absolutely love their affiliation park this year. It's built into a gigantic mech factory.
I like how I kind of like it. I kind of like it. 2s by themselves and then 3s all packed together. Like, that's fire. And then I guess, I mean, the theme is just robots being built around them, I guess, under construction in the factory. I mean,
And as you're playing in there, you can see these 75-foot tall mech robots being built.
not that
various
visually
phases of
appealing,
construction.
but
It's a really neat experience,
I like the
and I think people
theme.
are really going to feel like they're having
I
a
like
great
how
time when they're
I
playing
like the
there.
court
Tell us
layout.
more about game
Wreck, I think it looks fantastic. The new Ante-up looks incredible.
Okay, this stage. Okay, at least they switched the stage. W. And then you got 3 court, 3 court, 3 court, 3 court, and then you got 2s, 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 2s. 4 2 courts is kind of crazy. This is probably like the big 10K court, and that's probably 1v1 right there. Oh, I like how the 10K court got its own theme to it because it got carpet around. It's like, okay, this is where the big ball is at. I like that. I like this. I like this stage. Oh God, I like this stage. This shit fire. This shit fire. W stage.
But what I really want to talk about today are the new game experiences we're bringing into the city in 2K25. We might have hinted that the mic court is back in NBA 2K25, and I can confirm it is definitely back. It has all the things you're familiar with and that you love and that you want from it. It has customization. It's a safe place to practice your game. You can invite your micro teammates in to play with you. You can invite your actual friends in to play with you. And another item that it has, which is really cool, is you can kind of adjust the sliders and difficulty sets inside mic court, custom for each mode in the city. So you can really practice how you're playing in each mode as you prepare to compete.
I can't wait to get in there and work on my game, but I did notice you said the word compete, so expand on that.
Compete and competition has kind of been a mantra for the team this year. I really feel, honestly, like it's an area we've kind of lacked in years past. So I really wanted a place to drive home competition in the city. And this year we're introducing a new game mode called Proving Grounds. It is the ultimate place for competition in the city this year. It's ranked play. There's 4 different modes you can play in. There's 1v1, 2v2, 3v3, 5v5. It's comp level sliders. Shot meters are turned off. The top 100 players in each of the 4 modes will have their global rank displayed right on their gamer plate, their banner at the bottom of the screen, so you can really run around the city and flex how good you are in this particular mode. The leaderboards reset every season. We're giving out prizes for the top 5 in each game mode. They're really good prizes. You want to compete for them. And above all, this is just a place for people to go in and show off what their skills are. It's a really fun place to play, and anyone who participates in Proving Grounds this year will be earning the best rep in the city in 2K25.
Okay, but see, now you taking away from Park. Like, you taking away from Park because everybody gonna be playing that. Now that you said rep and ranked leaderboards, like, bro, people only gonna be playing Proving Grounds. Am I tripping, bro? Nobody gonna want to touch Park. That's all gonna people. Low-key, all people gonna be wanting to play. God damn, I can't say that sentence.
Street ball is something that really empowered us to spend a lot more time leveling it up this year and making it a lot better. You can do optional co-op play with your friends this year. There are 3 brand new, beautiful street courts for you to play in, and there are.
I really don't give a damn about street court. Triple threat.
Excited about for longtime players of my career to really enjoy. This entire new park is the remaster of NBA 2K16's Rivet City Rooftop Court. We remastered it, recreated it. It uses next-gen tech, next-gen lighting. It looks amazing. It's a one-to-one homage of the original park. If you were at all a fan,
Great memories playing.
5.
we're bringing back 5. We're celebrating NBA 2K15.
Hold on.
We're
Hold on.
bringing back all 4 My Park courts, remastered for users to play. That includes sun-drenched,
Like play with my player. Like play with my player. Like no, not my team, like my player. Oh, it's over with.
Sunset Park, the Industrial Rivet City. We have the Old Town Flyers Park, and of course, that year we had the My Park Championship. Old Town won, and they got an aircraft carrier. We're bringing that back as well. These are all getting HD remasters down to the very last detail, next-gen tech, next-gen lighting, just like we did with the Rivet City Rooftop Court. It's been a long time, but for many users, this will be for the first time. It's literally been over 10 years since people have played on these courts. We're gonna be putting out one, per season for the first 4 seasons. It's something I didn't want to put out as an event where there was leaderboards and people were sweating and trying to get to the top. Like, it's not really the vibe I was going for with these. This is about reliving past memories with your friends, having a great time. You're gonna earn 2x rep in this, that sweet 2 XP. Look, I'm ready to go on these now.
Can you at least tell the fans which remaster is coming in season 1?
During the back half of season 1, we're going to go back and we're going to visit the Old Town Flyers Park. And while competition was, a major goal for the team this year, fun is ever at the top of our list. Another fun thing we added to the game this year is called the Squad Finder. It is a place for you, like the name says, to go find like-minded players who are trying to achieve the same goals you are. It's a great way for you to establish some new connections, build some chemistry with new players to compete with.
No, I don't think it's my team. Well, it could be, but it's every season. I don't know. But if it is park, and if you could like get one park every season, you could just go run into. It probably is my team though, but we gonna see. Anyways, this shit is hard. This shit is fucking tough. This shit is tough. This is tough. This is the best thing they ever added. Oh my god, this is so tough.
Establish some new connections, build some chemistry with new players to compete with. Another fun thing we added to the game this year is a brand new mode called the Track. The Track is an indoor karting warehouse where you can do a new race every single week, and the winner who has the best time at the end of each week wins 1 million VC. Another thing we added to the game this year to really help out new users is called casual courts. It's kind of like your safe zone to play as a new user. The only people that can step on these courts are other people who are new and inexperienced users to NBA 2K. These are a great way for new users just to learn the game. Accessibility was a major foundation of NBA 2K25, and that continues directly in the city. One thing we added to the game this year is a little informational kiosk. We actually call them Holo Helps. And whenever you activate them, you get a video of our very own Chris Manning and Shakedown telling you about what this building is about, what the experience is inside, what kind of difficulty level it is, and basically just trying to find the right fit for you.
Yeah, I think Holo Help is a great addition to the series to help educate fans about all.
Great job, not gonna lie.
Hey, Eric, thank you
For all the, and with
Say Wi-Fi. Out, Evan. Shout
Miss a single thing.
at the community. So we got us a small shout out to my guy Eric.
This year's city has a more space here. But let's take a closer look at some of the areas that Eric talked about. And this is one street with easy access to all the game modes and shops and basically the main areas you'll be visiting in the city. You can see the subway station.
You can see like Elite right here, the factory right here, Rise and Elite. Boom, right next to each other. Okay, 5.
Here is a basketball hoop there in the middle.
And then right here is, what is this?
The green release lamppost here that Eric mentioned. It is really a basketball themed city this year. And the other thing that he talked about is the Walk of Fame. So this has every NBA championship team in history on the ground.
Now,
threes with his 4 championships right there. Kevin Durant, like our cover in going.
Wemby ready as he's about to take over the league, and then also with like the stars, the LeBron.
Like Tatum one is pretty cool as well.
Drip on another, the drip code. I feel like we've been saying that a
Okay,
lot.
they might not have gave us the parts.
Let's find out.
But they did a lot of good things, bro.
Yep. So as
They
Eric
did a
talked
lot of
about,
good
this is a
things.
new ranked mode.
Squad
in the city
Finder,
that we
W.
have not had before, and this
Goddamn,
is in a
the parks
Coliseum-inspired
being more,
arena where you
like,
have doors to play 1v1,
compact,
2v2,
courts next to each other,
3v3,
5, city
or
being smaller,
5v5
5.
games. And something
Shit,
that
this
Eric
Proving
mentioned
Ground
that
shit
is
could be
really
5 too.
important is Proving Grounds uses comp level difficulty sliders. The shot meters are turned off for everybody, and this is where you can earn the best rep progression in the city. So, but Proving Grounds uses comp level difficulty sliders. The shot meters are turned off for everybody, and this is where you can earn the best rep progression in the city. So this is, we've seen a lot of community feedback about just simply wanting a true place to compete in the city. So we hope you have a good time. But this is a ranked mode.
Hold up, Evan. Hold up, Evan. Yeah. For those comp players, man, I want to actually see y'all in there. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all be talking all crazy about y'all record. You know what I'm saying? Playing against people who just stepped on the game. I want to see y'all in Proving Grounds. So if y'all really about that life, get into Proving Grounds and play against people that's trying to sweat just like y'all.
Don't fall. I'll take that challenge. But we do want to say I see a lot of you talking about Pro-Am Rec. We will get to it. Don't worry. Now about Proving Grounds. This is a ranked mode, so there are of course ranks. We've got 5 Proving Grounds tiers from bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and diamond. Now, as you play well, you'll move up, but if you're having bad games, you may drop a tier. and the amount of progress you make is based on your level of play and the strength of your opponents. And on top of that, matchmaking in Proving Grounds prioritizes putting you against other players who are in a similar tier and team structure as you. So team structure means, for example, like whether or not you're playing in a squad. That is taken into consideration in the matchmaking. Your tier is unique per game type, per season, but good news for many of you, your best rank across all seasons in each of the 4 game types is saved. So that isn't lost forever once the season ends. Once you reach silver, as you can see here, your tier will be displayed on your My Player Gamer plate. And then if you continue to play well, you will activate increasing rep multipliers and VC win bonuses for each game at gold, platinum, and diamond tiers for that game type. If you are in the top 100 for any Proving Grounds game mode, your rank will also be shown off on your gamer plate. And then the top 5 competitors will hold the top ranked status that you see there on the right. And as long as you are in the top 5, you will get double rep in that game type and a top ranked logo that displays your rank. And the top 5 players at the end of the season will also get a special animated player banner.
They might have not gave us the parks, but
so with
they
all this
added
said, with ranks
fire
and this brand new ranked mode, Proving Grounds really is what we consider the true place to compete in the city, the place where you can flex how good you are, and we cannot wait to see who's at the top of the leaderboards.
Y'all wanted comp, you got comp. Now get in there and get compy. See y'all sharing all of those dribble moves on Twitter, man. Use those moves in there, man. See what those locks look like in there, man. Now it's gonna be fun. I think Proving Grounds is really cool. I'm definitely gonna get in there. I doubt I get to top ranked, but I am down to compete. You know what I'm saying? But Evan, for the people that are like you know what I'm saying, that just want to have a good time on 2K, you know, not for people that just try to have a good time on 2K, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they just got off work, they want to stretch the legs out a little bit, play some 2K, you know what I'm saying? And they don't want to have to worry about rank and stuff like that. Where do they go to play? Like where can they hop on the court at?
Well, first of all, that is the plain truth.
To bring out
I am
the
probably
beach
not
courts,
good enough
bro.
to be fighting in the Proving Grounds.
The street ball courts.
I am the person that this is talking about. But yes, the Rec, Theater, Pro-Am, Starting 5, and Ante Up are all back, and you can still earn XP and rep there without affecting your Proving Grounds ranking. So I see all of you asking about that. It is back. We did not remove Pro-Am or the Theater. We still have them. I'm sure many will be happy to hear that the Rec and Ante Up both have brand new interior designs. So you can see the Rec lobby here, and then next we're going to show that Ante Up is in this brand new all marble location. It's very fitting for the stage, as many of you call it. And we've heard the community asking for a fresh look here for a long time. So hopefully you enjoy this one. It's a brand new look. I think it's great. And I think you'll have fun playing there. Now, the Rec is also in a brand new environment. It's, I can't really describe exactly what it is, but it's got a very classy lobby that you just saw. And then when you're in games, you've got a very unique arena where there are fans on different levels of the room around you watching. And then last but not least, in Pro-Am, there is also a new full-sized arena that can be unlocked once your team reaches Platinum tier. So a couple of refresh looks for your favorite modes. And then, like we said, the Rec, Theater, Pro-Am, Starting 5, and Ante Up are all back.
Man, I want to just talk about Ante Up for a quick second. Those guys, they've been needing this, okay? Of all people I know that have been playing 2K, the Ante Up, the stage players, those guys been needing the refresh for a while. So I'm so excited for them to get them a new environment, something for them to, you know, and go ahead and play in. And because they've been playing in there for a while. So I'm happy they got a brand new court. That's going to be really cool. Shout out to those guys. And then also the Rec getting a new look. Beautiful. You know what I'm saying? You know I'm going to be in the Rec day one. You know, I'm going to try to bring Evan out there with me. You know what I'm saying? Me and Evan going to be out there dominating the Rec. And then I'm going to bring Evan to Proving Grounds. Anyway, we saw at Community Day that the My Court has returned. Now, a lot of people that just started playing 2K recently might not know what the My Court is, but it's the perfect place for you to go in there to hone your skills. We're going to get a little bit more information on this new and improved My Court. So, Evan, let's hear about it.
Yep, I'll just say there's a reason we've heard the community asking for it to return. And
They
it is
might
a
have did they
combination
big
of an
one,
apartment
bruh.
and a basketball court. So that means it is your private hub to practice, and you can freestyle on your own or invite friends over. And this My Court is also a central location for NBA 2K25's basketball-focused My Career. If you need to work on your shooting, there is a ball machine to help you out. So you can keep calling for the ball, like hit X on PlayStation. You'll keep calling for the ball, and you can get quick shots up without having to run around chasing your missed shots. I'm sure many of you would be happy to hear that. I am. Especially me. I don't make a lot of shots. Well, I might be selling myself short now, but especially me, I'm doing a lot of chasing. You know, I got to go get those balls, and having a ball machine really does help out a lot.
He said,
If we
"Hey,
take a
yo."
look at the game setup menu in My Court, you can see that you can invite other people to play with you, and those people can either be your real friends, so I could invite Stacks over, or you can actually invite your My Career teammates from the NBA. So you know me, I'm going to invite LeBron to play against him. Everybody knows that. But once you have everybody in your My Court, you can play ones, twos, threes, horse, and all these other game modes you see. And in addition, on the bottom right, you'll see My Court now has a new slider preset difficulty setting, so that you can practice within the same sliders as your favorite game modes. So these difficulty sliders aren't picking from like rookie, pro, Hall of Fame. This is picking from, as you can see there, rec or city or ranked pro-am, difficulties like that to match your favorite game mode so that you can practice in the actual settings that you will be playing in once you go into those modes. There are a lot of videos from creators that were at Community Day who did a full tour of the My Court. But a couple other things to mention. There's new wall mural art that you can earn. And you can also hang up these game-worn jerseys that you get when you do jersey swaps with other NBA players in My Career, like Austin Reeves, Wemby, Jalen Brunson, and more.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to say that. But man, let's talk about the sliders thing right now, because I know a lot of you guys go from playing park to playing rec or playing pro-am. Like y'all jump through different modes. It's always good to get recalibrated. So what I'm going to be doing is, this is my plan. If I'm playing park all day and then Evans hit me up, yo, Stacks, man, let's go hop in the rec. I'm going to go to my court right quick, throw my sliders over to rec, and then put up some shots so I can get recalibrated to what the rec sliders are. So that is such an amazing feature.
My
super
God.
underrated.
Yo, I'm telling you, bro, they
hoping
added
that you
some
guys
shit,
really, appreciate
bro.
that one, because super slept on is one of those things that you don't realize how
They
important it
added
is
some
until
shit.
you don't have it. So I'm really excited about that. Anyway, we
Oh
also
my
seen that
God.
Rise and Elite are back. Shout out to all my Elite guys out there, man. And so are LD and Shakedown. You know what I'm saying? The dynamic duo out there. What do the new affiliations look like? That's what I'm really trying to see, Evan. What we got here?
So you saw a little sneak peek in those videos and in a trailer, but things are a little flipped this year. So LD2K still leads Elite, but the Elite is pirate themed. So last year Elite was the futuristic one. This year Elite is pirate themed, and there's a fort, cannons on the wall that you can see there on the left, a nice pirate ship that you can actually play both inside and on top of, and more. And then you can actually use a pulley system to travel from the ground to the top deck, and then hop on a zip line to return back to the ground. So you're not climbing the stairs up to this court on the top. You got
On
a quick
some
way up
on some
and a
like
quick way down.
2K22 current
Now, if you
gen
join Rise, you
shit.
will be led by Shakedown, our OG creator over here, and you'll play in a robot factory where there's giant robots and mechs all around you. And one thing to note here is that based on community feedback, the dev team designed the courts within these affiliation parks to be close together. So you can easily hop between them and get in games quicker without walking around
Thank you.
different obstacles and the
Thank
things
you.
in the affiliation parks. It's really for quick games here. So Stacks, now that you've seen this, Elite and Rise, which one do you think you're joining?
Yeah, that's tough. I really like that Rise court. That the pattern of the way the courts are set up kind of reminds me of like the older courts back in the day, and the older 2Ks where they're right next to each other, easy to get to from court to court. But I got to go back Elite. I think I'm gonna stay loyal to the Elite because that's where I already was. So I think I'm gonna stay shining over there with Elite. What about you, Evan?
I might have to betray Elite. I was Elite last year, but I kind of like the robots theme, you know? Pirates are not my thing, so I might be going for robots, futuristic look. We'll see. We'll see at launch. I don't want to betray Elite, but we'll see when we get in the game what I decide. But yeah, that is their affiliation.
Don't worry, I just sent LD a text. Don't worry. I just let him know what was going on. But anyway, man, Eric said NBA 2K25 had a focus on making the experience better for beginners and more accessible overall. See, look, I think this is gonna be perfect for my dad. All right, look, shout out to my dad, but he be hopping on 2K. I ain't gonna say too much more. So I think this is gonna be perfect. This is gonna be perfect for my dad. Let's break it down a little bit more, man, and let's try to figure out how exactly it's gonna be a better experience for beginners and casuals.
Yeah, so we can't forget that every year we have so many players who are brand new to NBA 2K, starting to play for the first time. And our dev teams added these new features that really make the city feel more welcome.
Oh my God.
So the first one that Eric talked about
is one more thing they need to add. They need to bring back one more thing. Shoot around for Pro-Am. Please. Please, bro.
We'll break down
that's
how each mode
the last thing I'm waiting
and
on,
what skill level the experience is targeted for. So if you're brand new, this is a great way to kind of go around the city, understand all the different places and ways you can play.
I don't know about game of the year.
If you missed it on the main menu, the new Learn 2K Hub is also available directly.
And 2K doesn't ever win Game of the Year.
Game
of the Year in your opinion,
mode that's packed with mini games, drills, and practice scenarios, all tailored to help you master the basics. And then once you master the basics, there are more advanced drills in there as well to help you elevate your game to the next level. Now, let's say you've done Learn 2K, got some practice shots up in my court, played a couple games in there, and maybe you played some NBA career games as well. While you go online, the next place we recommend going to is the new casual courts. So these are located within the Rise and Elite affiliation parks. There's 2 in each one for 2s and 1 for 3s. And these are novice-friendly courts with easier difficulty. There's no squads allowed here on these casual courts, and they are restricted to the lowest performance meter status. So it's a more casual environment without the pressure of going up against the 2K vets out there in the park. And once you graduate from casual to hooper status on the performance meter, you won't be able to play on these courts anymore. Last but not least, Eric mentioned our dev team added a new squad finder feature. This is something that I really like, especially if I'm hopping on late at night, nobody else is online with me, which I do a lot. There's a new squad finder feature, and you can select your preference of squad size, play style, microphone status, which is really important to a lot of people. Some people don't want to play with the people they got their mics off, even though every PlayStation controller has a mic now, but we're not going to talk about that right now. Overall rating range, performance range, and the affiliation.
I don't play those
you will be connected with other players who are looking for a squad that want similar preferences as you. So you can see this person wants to play threes, he wants to play sweaty, and he's up in the high 90 overalls already, or at least he wants to play with others who are in the 94 to 99 overall range. So we know there's a lot going on in the city, so if you're newer or brand new to NBA 2K, hopefully these 3 features really do help you get off to a strong start.
Now, time for Rec and Pro-Am, right?
Man, I think that's great. There's so many things that we could talk about. The casual course, I think that's amazing. Is like you said, especially for new players, regardless of how, I know everybody probably watching the chat are experienced players or like to pretend they're experienced players. No matter, regardless of how you feel about that, I think it's still a great thing for casual players and people just coming in to play 2K. Because you never know, one of those casual players might turn into one of the best ever. You know what I'm saying? They just probably just needed that little jump start to really get out there and get their feet wet on the casual court. And also, the teammate finder feature is amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I can see myself using that as well. I usually don't need teammates as long as I got my guy Evan with me. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely can see myself hopping in there and using that, especially for the first couple of weeks.
Yo, you know it's crazy, bro. I don't even know.
Try to map out with my squad.
I gotta ask Ray if he's gonna even be on Thursday.
I think that'd be pretty cool. But one thing I loved about the older games is street ball.
Thursdays usually. I don't know if he took
off
Thursday.
Those were super fire. It was a great addition in NBA 2K24. Now I hear this co-op street ball. We got co-op street ball, Evan. Let's break that down, baby.
Yep. So this is really exciting because we saw a lot of players last year who were using street ball to practice and grind because it's fun to do it in a park setting, right? Even though it's against the AI, it was really fun to play in those street ball environments that also looked great. So now you can do it with up to 2 other friends. So me and you can play with an AI street ball person on our team, or we can bring Zaro in from the chat and have the 3 of us go up against 3 street ball bosses. And I think Eric mentioned there's a lot of cool rewards that you can earn from street ball quests this year that we're not going to spoil today. But there's new street ball locations as well. It's not the same one as last year. There's one on the building rooftop overlooking the city. This one is called the Sideline, as you can see on the court. And then there's another one on the beach. This is surrounded by sand dunes, so it is appropriately named the Dunes. And then there's also a third one inside what we call the Temple. It's kind of like a church vibe with like stained glass. You saw a little sneak peek in the trailer, but if you want to go back and watch that again or look at the blog, you can see the Temple in there as well. So we've got the Sideline, the Dunes, and the Temple as 3 brand new street ball locations.
All righty, now look.
I'm on getting pro-am, bro.
Waste any time, Brandon. We talked about a lot of things.
Pro-am.
We have not talked about. We probably got the biggest reaction in the chat from what I was watching. NBA 2K15 My Parks are back.
Okay.
Evan, that looked crazy. I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw the trailer, my heart skipped a beat a little bit. You know what I'm saying? When I seen Old Town pop up, I saw Sunset pop up. All the memories came back to my brain of how I used to be out there. You know what I'm saying? How I used to be out there a long time ago, but we're bringing them back, man. It's going to be super fun. When exactly are they coming?
Yeah, so these are going to come as events in the My Career Event Center. This is not only for my team. I'm seeing some people in the chat say that. My team does have Triple Threat Park, which has the 2K16 Rivet City. But these like 2K15 My Parks are events in the My Career Event Center. And there's going to be a new remastered My Park unveiled in each of the first 4 seasons. So towards the end of season 1, we're going to go back to Old Town. And these are quick shots in the trailer, so I want to leave them up on the screen for a little bit. But you can appreciate the detail in these new gen versions that faithfully recreate how you all remember these back in NBA 2K15. Stacks, 10 years ago, which affiliation were you?
I remember when affiliations first came, I went to Sunset and then I switched to Rivet. Not gonna lie, but man, just looking at this screenshot right here, man. Almost want to cry. Almost want to cry, man. It's been a long time. I know the community has been talking about this for so long, like so long. And to see Old Town, and NBA 2K25, like a newer game, is gonna be crazy. Not gonna lie, but I'm excited.
Yep. Then next up in season 2, we are going to be going to Sunset Beach. Woo! This was the affiliation I was in. I did not switch. I stuck with Sunset, even though I remember that year I was very tempted to switch to Old Town, but I didn't do it. I stuck with Sunset. Stacks, you got any favorite memories from playing on these courts back in 2K15?
Yeah, I do, man. I think it used to be so crazy because I remember like,
yo, this shit finna be so fucking full when the event drop. It's crazy, bro.
But of course, my key core memories playing in Rivet with the chain link nets
all day.
You know what I'm saying? When you green the 3 on those, man, the sound used to be crisp. So I remember that vividly.
Well, we do have Rivet as well, so that's going to be coming in season 3. So this is the Rivet City being brought back pretty much exactly as you remember it. This is when I first looked at this, it was a flashback to the past. So I think a lot of people will enjoy the nostalgia here. And finally, last but not least, in season 4, we're going to go to the My Park that Old Town won as the affiliation champion that year in NBA 2K15, where they got put on this new aircraft carrier. Stacks, remember this one?
I actually do remember this one, and I was sick about my affiliation losing because I think if I remember correctly, I'm not 100% sure, but if I remember correctly,
this is a W, bro.
The reason I switched is because it looked like Rivet was gonna win, and then Old Town won. So yeah. But yeah, man. Shout out, man. Oh man, the vibes, the nostalgia, man. The memories. It's great. But anyway, man, oh man, we got to see those parks. We got to walk down memory lane a little bit. We're gonna do a little bit more of that later on the stream when we talk about something else. But right now, let's talk about Rep and Legend. Right. So we got Rep.
You can hit
Legend this year. How does that work?
Yeah, I saw a lot of people asking because it wasn't in the trailer. It's hard to show
Okay,
rep in the
okay.
trailer, but
Talk to me.
rep is still the year-long progression system. And in NBA 2K25, it's divided into 4 categories that each have 5 tiers. So there's rookie 1 to 5, starter 1 to 5, veteran 1 to 5, and legend 1 to 5. And
I'm
at
not
each
mad at
tier,
it.
you will
I'm not
unlock
mad at it.
rewards such as the new cap
That's
breakers that we
decent.
talked about a couple weeks back when we revealed the gameplay. And these have 15 total available cap breakers to earn as you advance through the rep tiers. And these 15 cap breakers are shared across your saves. It's not like you use 2
I'm
of them
actually
here
not
and
mad
you only
at
have
that. That's
13
actually
left for your other saves.
decent.
Each save you have has up to 15. You have to earn them, right? You don't just get 15 right away, but you have up to 15 that you can earn for your saves. Now, these cap breakers not only increase your attribute ratings beyond their max potential, so-called caps, but they also contribute towards meeting the attribute requirements that you need to unlock new animations, badges, and takeovers. And I saw Zach from our dev team even mention that they can unlock special archetype names for your My Players as well. Now, once you reach Legend 1, you
That's
will
hard.
become eligible for a spot on the top
Okay.
10 leaderboard.
You got rookie, starter, veteran, legend. Okay. Legend 5.
Top 10 status and the rewards that come with it are updated daily. But that's not the end of the grind because there are additional rewards to be earned at Legends 2, 3, 4, and 5. So for our true rep grinders, there is a special reward for the first 100 players
Let me
to
see Nade's
reach
reaction
Legend
to
4
this.
on each platform in the city for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series
What
X
Nate
and S,
think about
and
it.
PC. Another cool thing related to Legend that the dev
Listen,
team
I
added is
thought
at
of
the
my
end of the
dog
Boulevard
Red,
of the
man.
Stars
My
that we
dog
talked
Red
about
City
earlier.
Boy. That's gonna be crazy because he's gonna be up there. Because if I remember correctly, he was the first ever legend ever. So shout out to my dog Red City Boy. That's that's gonna be crazy. I just feel like I know.
Why
for
would
a
rep
fact he didn't
reset every
think
season? Even
that
last year it didn't
something that he
reset every
did
season.
way
That was the
back
levels.
then would
What are they
still be,
asking in the
like,
chat?
echoing all the way to now. So shout out to him for that, man. Before we go, Evan, though, do we have anything else to chit chat about?
Pro-Am.
Yeah, let's read some more details from the blog. I know we're running long, but I'm sure people want to hear them. So, on last week's show and then at Community Day, we revealed that the Triple Threat Park is going to go back to 2K16's Rivet City Championship My Park, and you can play 3v3 park games using a lineup of NBA players. There's a lot of great videos out there from our Community Day creators showing how this works, and it's a really fun experience. I got to do it myself.
Yeah, you'll
control
see.
NBA players.
Yeah, there's
basically in the park
2v2s.
setting.
On what? On what
It's
notes?
really fun. You get the pregame animations, the postgame as well, and I think this is a really fun way to go back to Rivet. But to get there from the city,
Oh, on Rivet?
you can use the fast
I don't know, bro.
travel
That's my
subway,
team, bro. That's
or you can
literally
walk up
Triple
to the
Threat
building
Park.
that you see here. It's a
That's
really easy
Triple
way
Threat
to
Park, bro.
access Triple Threat Park right from the city. There's
Basically
also a new
3v3
shop
courts.
called Limited Edition, where new clothing drops from the various fashion brands in 2K25.
Bro,
will
they
be
didn't get the
available first.
Pro-Am, bro.
So
We
when
didn't
we
even
have
get
new
to look
drops,
at
you don't have to
Pro-Am.
go wonder which shop you have to go to. There's one shop called Limited Edition where you can go find all
You
the
said
new
NBA
drops
2K25
in
looking
one
like a
place.
W or L?
We've also improved the way
It's
Rebirth
looking like a
works, which
W.
you might have seen yesterday.
Just based off the rep
like last year,
system,
the My Career Quest
a longer
to unlock
rep
Rebirth
system
becomes
for me,
available once you
I'll
have
enjoy
reached
it.
90 overall.
But they
on
got
the save.
so many modes.
But now the
They got
difference
so
is,
many.
anytime you use
This is
Rebirth
not gonna
to
be like
create
the
a new
old days
build,
where you just
you
hop
will
in a little
instantly
small park and
unlock
just
the
start
maximum
hooping.
potential of
It's not
your
like
new
that.
My
There's so
Players
many
to
courts,
the
so many
highest
modes.
overall
Like
rating that
I don't
you've
think the parks are
previously
gonna be
reached.
packed.
So let's say the highest
The
My
theater's
Player I
still in
have
the
right
game. The
now
Prime
is at a
3v3 is still in the
95.
game.
When I
It's
make a
just
new
too
build,
much.
I will
Much shit,
immediately
but-
be able to go to 95 on that build as well. And on top
People
of that,
gonna be
your
playing a
silver
lot of
Theater's not in the
Pro-Am.
game.
will
Yes, it
still
is.
be
They literally
automatically
said it's in the
unlocked
game.
once
I said what?
and you
They
will
literally
receive
said
your
it,
badge
dog.
progression
Oh,
accelerator
what?
as well. Next up, we got the track. You saw a little peek of this earlier. This is a new indoor karting warehouse that has bike and go-kart driving mechanics that were developed by
Motherfuckers
the
gonna be
team
playing
that did the vehicle
go-karts for a
physics
fucking
in
million
Lego
VC.
2K Drive.
Oh
Some of you
God,
might
I'm
have
gonna do
played
that
game
shit every
last year. It
week,
was a
trying to
really
get my
fun
highest
racing
time.
game. So
What?
that team has
Millie?
helped make the driving mechanics that are now used in the track. And as you race, you'll see ghosts of the target time, your best time, and the number one player on the leaderboard's best time racing alongside you.
We'll
And
see how
there's
that
new
works. I've
races
never done that
released
shit in my
each
life.
week,
I don't think
and
I've ever
each
played
week, 1 million VC is
Fucking
awarded
go-kart
to the
racing.
first place finisher.
I mean,
The
that's
city
just,
is
don't get me
about
wrong. Whoever
basketball
wins that
first,
1 million
but
VC is
if
gonna
you
get
change your
excited because
pace,
they don't
this
gotta
is a
waste
really
VC.
fun time to go get some races in the track. Last but not least, we have something called team mode dances. So it's like emote, but with like a
Oh,
team,
brother,
so team
okay.
mode dances. And you and your squad can perform these
Don't really
in
care. You
sync
ain't
with
talked about
different
Pro Am.
music.
Okay.
And you can use
Um,
these to show
subscribe
off
if
your
you new.
moves during
Put the
pre-game
video up,
intros
and I'm
around
outta
the
here.
city.